GM fam, in these dark times, is there in fact reason for optimism? We believe so. Speaking figuratively, we're optimistic about the new curvesim package Naga King released. Join us on Friday, where Naga King is going to be the guest of honor at a llama party, where any of us can ask questions about some of the cool optimization and mathematical work that he's been doing for Curve. More specifically, we mean this quite literally. Reason for optimism is in the Optimism network. Wormhole Oracle, who was the guest of the previous llama party, was able to negotiate a 500k OP grant through their grants program. And this is pretty exciting in that we might start seeing, for example, the L2 V2 factory get deployed, or TriCrypto getting deployed on Optimism. 500k in OP can move the needle a lot in terms of business development. And for Curve in particular, Curve has been doing pretty good on Optimism despite not really putting too much attention to it. Curve is currently in 4th place by TVL according to DeFi Llama, sitting behind Velodrome, which is well known as an Optimism native solidly fork, and it's in fact ahead of Uniswap, who is one of Optimism's launch partners. So this is all despite Curve just kind of launching a bare minimum of stuff on it. Now it's been aided in part by Synthetics. Synthetics is about twice the TVL of Curve. Synthetics has an amazing atomic swaps product that's been driving a lot of activity through Synthetics. And Synthetics already has the capability of streaming OP rewards. They've been using this to incentivize a lot of the Curve pools there. So by this, we mean that Synthetics, the top pool on Curve is the Synthetics USD, which is getting 4.35% OP rewards, roughly comparable with US Treasury token emissions. There's also a industry kind of comparable Bitcoin pool that's getting 1.46. Notably, though, we've talked in the past a lot about how the staked Ethereum wars are hot on mainnet, but they look like they might be even hotter on sidechains. So on Optimism, the synthetic Seth pool, which is not strictly a staking pool, but it's getting 14% OP, which is really, really better than anything you would find on Ethereum. Even that, though, is a distant second to the Lido W Steth pool, which has 89% LDO rewards. Now, this is a fairly new pool, so there's only about 500k volume locked. We expect that's going to come down, maybe be a bit more comfortable with Seth as the volume equalizes. Still, though, this is like some incredible yield you can get on ETH on L2s. So often pays to go hunting onto these L2s. As mentioned, there's no TriCrypto, there's no V2 factory. Optimism is actually really interesting in terms of it growing out its developer ecosystem. There's currently 77 projects being tracked by DeFi Llama, and we suspect that if Curve did have a V2 pool factory, it would be able to kind of mop up some of these projects and allow them to bootstrap liquidity using these pools. So big thanks to Wormhole Oracle for pushing this. Big thanks to everyone involved in this, including Skeletor, Optimism, OP user / Praise Vitalik, Synthetics, Master Mojo 83. Really exciting stuff coming out of Optimism, as well as even all these other side chains that are suffering. We highlight some of the exciting stuff going on as they're making big progress through crypto winter. We have full details about some of them like Phantom, Avalanche, Arbitrum in the article, but just wanted to highlight, if you haven't noticed, that Polygon is doing what might be dubbed Polygon Biz Dev Summer, and that Polygon has successfully been able to land a number of amazing partnerships. JP Morgan, Nike, Instagram, DraftKings, NFL, Adobe, Starbucks, Reddit, ton of amazing biz dev activity that might mean that we start to see mass adoption coming not through Ethereum, but through Polygon first. So really exciting stuff. Remember, of course, if you're using sidechains can be dangerous. So if you're especially using bridges, we urge everybody, stay safe.